ChatGPT right now has this thing called DALL-E Free, and it's integrated inside. This is a very important training right here, guys. This is the difference between you being able to produce good quality images and content and trashy things that everybody else knows how. See the difference? It depends on what you need. What are you looking for? What product are you trying to accomplish? It is something that you have access to right now within the same tool. And you can start using that for your own social media game right now. Graphics. This section is my favorite right here, because this is the thing that has changed the most over the last year. I want to show you how it's evolved. Check this out. Just in the last 2 years, AI's ability to create realistic images, I've never seen anything change so much so fast. Here's an example of the same prompt used a year ago or 2 years ago versus now. Check this out. This is a couple of years ago and how it's improved. Let me show you that again. Same prompt. A girl with the Statue of Liberty behind, wearing some sunglasses. Boom. So let me give you some more realistic examples. Using the same prompts that we were using in 2022 ourselves. 2022, what's the prompt? Pixar-style 3D render of a baby hippo, 4K, high resolution. It's pretty good, right? Look at 2024. Same tool, same prompt. Here's another one. Here's a prompt. Pixar-style 3D render of a fox wearing a toe fat, 4K, high resolution. I love the smile. It's a big deal. It even added a smile. This is ChatGPT. Original prompt, a digital illustration of glowing toadstools beside a pond with lily pads. 4K, I'm asking it for 4K detail. That's 2022? 2024. Just so you know how much it's changed, right? This is a prompt right here. Fantasy tavern interior. Breathtaking digital painting with warm colors. Amazing art, mesmerizing, captivating. Big difference. So who knows where we'll be in a few years from now. It is absolutely incredibly fast. Nothing we've experienced before in this universe. Maybe in the universe, not in this planet. So let's jump into AI-assisted images and graphics. Image generation tools. Today, there are many tools that you can use to create images. Dream Studio, Crayon, Canva, Midjourney, DALL-E Free. Anybody heard about DALL-E Free? So DALL-E Free is now available inside ChatGPT Plus. You have a paid membership. You basically have DALL-E Free. Same thing. Within the last year, this is part of the plan now. It's integrated into it. It's not a separate tool. It is a part of it. So as you saw earlier, the quality of the images significantly improved. There are many different types of images you can create for AI. These images can be used for things like ads, social media posts, emails, websites, product packaging, illustrations for a book, blogs, and so on. To keep things simple, I've created a prompt template you can use when creating images. Image prompt template. Create a format, image type style of a subject. So formats, let's cover what each of these things are. Subject first. If you're creating an image, you need to determine what the image will be of. The basics are a bowl of a fruit, a man, a kitchen. This is a very important training right here, guys. This is the difference between you being able to produce good quality images and content and trashy things that everybody else knows how. A cup of coffee, a mountain, a polar bear, those are the subjects. Or they can be more specific and detailed. A ceramic bowl of colorful exotic fruit. An athletic man lifting weights at the gym. A bright modern kitchen. A red cup of coffee in a dimly lit coffee shop. A majestic snow-covered mountain, a polar bear standing on its hind legs. Adding details would change the output of your image. For example, create an image of a polar bear on the left. On the right, create an image of a polar bear with snow-covered mountains behind it. Image style. Image style will tell ChatGPT what type of image you want to create. So to keep it simple, words like photograph, illustration, painting, sketch, digital art, things like that. Example. Create a photograph of a polar bear or create a painting of a polar bear. Check this out. Here's a close-up. See the difference? It depends on what you need. What are you looking for? What product are you trying to accomplish? What is the exact thing that you would like to get from it? That's absolutely incredible. It's a piece of art. You can also go into more detail by adding other descriptive words. watercolor painting, Polaroid photograph, oil painting, pixelated digital art, abstract painting, pop art painting, surrealist illustration, sepia photograph, cubist painting, steampunk digital art, and so on. You can even get very specific. For example, this camera right here that we're using, what is the name of the camera?
Sony FX3.
Sony FX3. I can say, give me a realistic picture of a home worth about $2.5 million with 4 floors on it, with a landscape full of like palm trees, and doing that shot with a Sony FX3 camera. Let's try with the same image concept. So we got here, create a vintage photograph of a polar bear. Create an abstract painting of a polar bear. Using additional descriptive terms can also change the output. Create a worn vintage photograph of a polar bear. Or create a colorful abstract painting of a polar bear. Formats. Format tells ChatGPT what aspect ratio you want your image to be. Again, we're talking about ChatGPT right now has this thing called DALL-E 3. When I started using it, it was DALL-E, and then DALL-E 2. And now we have DALL-E 3, and it's integrated inside. So a simple square, vertical, landscape. As simple as that. So create a landscape, vibrant oil painting of a polar bear. Check that out. Or create a vertical, futuristic digital illustration of a polar bear. So now let's bring all this information together and look at a few completed prompts using this formula. Create a format. Again, looking at it again. Create a square, vertical. Create a landscape, image type style of a subject. Create a landscape, black and white photograph of a woman in a dress riding bike. Wow. It is something that you have access to right now within the same tool. And you can start using that for your own social media game right now. Create a vertical 3D render of a cartoon giraffe grazing from a tree. Anybody here likes writing books for children? Anybody? My God, look at this. You kidding me? My God. Inside ChatGPT. So prompt 3, create a square charcoal sketch of a woman kissing the forehead of her newborn baby. Spectacular. It is spectacular. And in a year, it's going to be more impressive.